But an essential feature of Byzantine culture was Orthodox Christianity. But the guy, they put a lot of paganism in there too, because the word Byzantine means backward. Hmm? Why isn't that clicking? Definition. Yeah, it was called Constantinople, yeah, with, Istanbul. Okay, I'm not gonna find it right now. I didn't prepare for it, but I know it means backwards, because us ruling, sorry, us ruling was basically backwards for them, right? They named it the Backward Empire because our people were ruling there. Okay, so it says here, history of discussion of Khazar Jewishness. The earliest surviving Arabic text that refer to Khazar Jewishness, or Jewishness, yeah, appears to be that of this guy, a Persian scholar who wrote an encyclopedia. What? Encyclopedic work on geography in the early 10th century. Let me see. Why did I color this? Oh yeah, this why. Because he knows that the Khazarians, they actually turn into, they turn themselves into Judaisms and stuff like that. It says here, where is it again? Presumably Khazars, as living in the land of Gog and Magog, who were circumcised and Onem Judaism, whatever, observing all the laws of Judaism, because they wanted to take over that religion. Why? He decided to convert when he was convinced of Judaism's superiority, right? That's the reason, because they knew, like, no, the books speak that the Jews are the greatest of all nations. So I want to be a Jew. Run into the winners, Islam. In 965, as this word was struggling against the victorious campaign of the Rus prince, this guy, the Islam historian, this guy, mentioned that Khazaria, attacked by the Ugas or something, sought help from, but their appeal was rejected because they were regarded as infidels, save for the king. The Khazarians are said to have converted to Islam in order to secure an alliance, and the Turks were, with these people, military assistance, repelled. It was this that, according to this guy, led the Jewish king of Khazar to convert to Islam. Now, this is history, and as is the king, so are the people. So are his subjects. Where is that again? Yeah, the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. So they followed after him. Claim Khazar Empire and its history. Let me see. Ashkenazi Khazar theory. The theory was then taken up by Albert Harkavi in 1869, when he also claimed a possible link between the Khazars and Ashkenazi. But the theory that Khazar converts form a major proportion, as of Ashkenazi was first proposed to a Western public in a literature by Ernest Renan or something, 1883. I'm not reading actually a lot of important things. The point is that, because I'm looking around and I'm like, it's not really saying anything different than I already made clear in this video, that those two people are the same people. And here you can find the notes and the references and stuff like that, you know, the footnotes. You can find it here, all the information and stuff like that. I'm gonna put this in the description box so you can check it out for yourself and read more calmly than me. Anyway, so right, scientists discovered gene that predisposes Ashkenazi Israelis to schizophrenia. Variations of the DNST3 gene make Ashkenazi Jews 40% more likely to develop schizophrenia and similar diseases. Israeli and American scientists have discovered a gene among Ashkenazi Israelis that increases their chance of developing mental disorder schizophrenia, as well as schizoaffective disorder and manic depression. According to a study recently published in Nature Communications, the gene in question raises these guys' chances of experiencing the disorder by roughly 40% and by 15% in the general population, which is higher than this. I don't believe that shit. Because they're, man, I'm gonna show, like I said, I'm gonna put the video in the description box and you could go check it out for yourself. And you will see that the Most High really did put the delusion in the boy. You have no idea what they're really. Haven't you ever seen them racist videos of these Amalekites? You haven't seen them? Well, I got a few for you, right? On another website, of course. I can't put this on YouTube or that on YouTube. But anyway, the first portion of the study included the largest ever sample group of Israelis ever researched. Of the 2,500 Israelis from Israel who contributed DNA samples for the study, 1,500 were healthy, while 1,000 were affected by mental disorder related to schizophrenia. Right. The result of the study found that AMALEK, who have the variations, are 40% more likely to contract a schizophrenia-related disorder than those without it. Right. Now you can read the rest for yourself because it's kind of funny, but I'm gonna go to a few scriptures over here. It says Isaiah chapter 66 verse 4. I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them. Now this is what he did with the Israelites, but he will do it to the Edomites too. Because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear. And they don't want to listen because they like the deaf adder that stop at the ear, you know? Just like our people were stubborn to follow the Lord, they're stubborn to not do the things that he said not to do. Oh, wait a minute. Did I say it good? Let me say it again. They are stubborn because they don't want to do the things that the Lord said that they need to do, and they want to do the things that the Lord said not to do. Right. But they did evil before mine eyes and chose that in which I delighted not. 2 Thessalonians 2:11. And for this cause Yahweh shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. This is also for us, but AMALEK believes in the man. They're out of this world, man. Like I said, I have this video that shows you about the schizophrenia thing and stuff like that. Like they're a bunch of nutcases, man. Like for real, the things that they say, you be like, how the fuck do you even think like that? You know. And you, once I show you that video, you will remember this sentence that says, here. You will remember this. Proverbs 12:10. A righteous man regarded the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel toward these beasts. So even the tender mercies of them toward beasts are cruel. What about when they really want to be cruel? You will remember that once you saw the documentary that I have uploaded on the other channel. You will get that picture, the scripture in your mind. Proverbs 12:10. Don't forget it. Don't be cruel to animals, right? So now, where was I? Right, the word lunatic, by the way. So, sorry, the word delusion. Here is delusion, and here is delusions. Right. So now I'm going to go to the Blue Letter Bible, which is here. Delusions. 2 Thessalonians 2:11. Greek 41:06. Greek 41:06. A wandering, a straying about. One led astray from the right way, roams hither and thither. Vagabond. Metaphor. Mentally straying, meaning you're a nutcase. You're delusional. Error, wrong opinion relative to morals or religion. If I show you once you watch this video named, wait, let me see. Right, this will be the name of the video. You are AMALEK, part 1. Once you watch that, then you will see all these things here. And the error, that which leads into error, deceit, or fraud. You are of your father, the devil. Error, which shows itself in action, a wrong mode of acting. Error, wrong opinion relative. Okay, I already read that. Right, this. Now that's delusion. And then you have the other one, which is delusions, which is Hebrew 85:86. Where did I put that? Hebrew 85:86. Wantonness, caprice, vexation. So I looked up the word caprice or caprice. Okay. A sudden and uncountable change of mood or behavior. You can't control yourself. You're delusional, right? And that is exactly what we will see once you watch that video. And that's just part 1. I got 3 parts too. I need to upload them too, by the way. But yeah. So Matthew 4:24. And his fame went throughout all Syria, and they brought unto him all sick people that were taken with diverse diseases and torments, and those which were possessed with devils, and those which were lunatics, and those that had the palsy, which are paralyzed people, weakness, problems using muscles and stuff like that. You know, you have that one, but you also have the palsy itself, the body. You know, limp on your limbs and stuff like that. Limp limbs. And he healed them. But the point is that sicknesses those are devils and spirits and demons. And a lunatic is a person that has epileptic attacks and stuff like that, which is also a demon, by the way. If you read the book of Matthew 4 and also Matthew 17, you will see that is a demon. To be moonstruck or lunatic, to be epileptic, right? Epilepsy. Yeah, right, going on. So, right. I already read that. But here you can see also, I'm going to just read the point. Luke chapter 13, verse 10. And he was Yahushua was teaching. Well, he was teaching in one of the synagogues on the Sabbath. And behold, there was a woman which had a spirit of infirmity 18 years, and was bowed together, and could in no wise lift up herself. So she had a spirit of infirmity, right? And it's a spirit. And everybody knows infirmity is this. You might have an infirmity, which is physical or mental weakness or illness, critical illness insurance and stuff like that. You have an infirmity which could be mental and it could be physical. right? And in this case, it was actually this one over here. It's Caesar Borgia, of course, but it represents the story. She was bowed together. She was a hunchback, by the way. And if you don't know what a hunchback is, that's this. This. Yeah, look at the picture right over here. I saw it here. She was a hunchback. Right, which is this thing here. Somebody that is born with this deformed. You could be born with it, or you could later on get it in life, like old people. Some of them get it later in life. Like, this is how the Israelite woman was bowed together. You know, this one, for example, I don't think she was born like this. A lot of people are not born like this, you know. Some of them develop it after a while, but this one is fucked up, man. Look like a snake. Look like somebody photoshopped it or something. It don't even look real. That's how horrible it looks. You gotta put the arch in the back, right? Let that be your girlfriend. Anyway, that's how she got rid of her hunchback. The Lord did that. Sucker. Probably had mercy on you. 18 years and was bowed together, and could in no wise lift up herself. And when Yahushua saw her, he called her to him, and said unto her, Woman, thou art loosed from thine infirmity. And he laid his hand on her, and immediately she was made straight, and glorified Yahweh. And the ruler of the synagogue answered with indignation. He was angry, because that Yahushua had healed on the Sabbath day, and said unto the people, There are 6 days in which men ought to work. In them, therefore, come and be healed, and not on the Sabbath day. The Lord then answered him and said, Thou hypocrite, doth not each one of you on the Sabbath loose his ox or his ass from the stall, and lead him away to watering? And ought not this woman, being a daughter of Abraham, whom Satan had bound, lo, these 13 years be loosed from this bond on the Sabbath day? And when he had said all these things, all his adversaries were ashamed, and all the people rejoiced for all the glorious things that were done by him. But the point is that it was Satan that did that to her. So he can come in your mind, whether it be physical. Sorry, he can come on you, whether it be in your mind, mental, or physical. And in this case, it was physical, but with the lunatic, it was actually mental. Well, with the spirit, with the ghost, you know, the Lord took that ghost out of him, and then he was good. That spirit, that devil, he took him out of him. And with this woman, he straightened her spine. So he took the devil out, and the physical form just, you know, went back to how it is supposed to be. So the Most High, when he put a delusion on you, he put spirits on you, man. You got to be real delusional to want to lay down with another female, for example, and marry her too. Because now I was like I said, I was looking up news, and the first thing that popped up is this shit. I wasn't even looking at that. You know, I was looking at news. Sometimes I'll go to the stupid CNN news too, because I know they all fluff. But this was Wednesday, 2 November, which is today is 3 November. So this is a day old. And it was 3 in the morning, so I was asleep when this came out. PM? No, AM. I'm sorry, it was 3 afternoon. So no, I wasn't asleep. I thought it was AM, sorry. I didn't see it. So I clicked on it, of course, because with fury, I clicked on it. And then I started telling myself, like, hey, man, not every fucking body is Israelite, man. Not because they're from Argentina and Puerto Rico doesn't mean that they're Israelites, man. It don't mean that. You know? Because I saw this too. Miss Mexico. Right? I looked at that shit like, this ain't no motherfucking Mexican. Get the fuck out of here. I don't see nothing. I see an Edomite, man. Probably speak a fucking Spanish. I don't see no Indiano in there. Could she be an Israelite? Yeah, it could be. On her father's side. But does she look like one? This one from Chile. I don't believe that shit, man. Not everybody is Israelite, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, these two sodomites, they done got together and they married one another. And I looked at this demon. I was like, fucking shit. Looked like an Amalekite anyway. I don't know. Something about it spells Amalek. I don't know why. I don't know. Fake nose or something like that. I don't know. Something. It's just. But anyway, the point is that this is now news. Reveal that they are that they're married. Who the fuck cares? Yeah, well, obviously a lot of people. But I looked at her, Puerto Rico, and I looked at her. I was like, these are beauty queens. I don't know, man. I don't even know if it's the same person. I have no idea. Yeah, this is Argentina and this is Puerto Rico or something like that. Or maybe the other way around. I'm not really 100% sure. Yeah, this is the Puerto Rican one. Fucking weirdos. Yeah, so I wanted to read something about that. But I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Where did I put it already? I put it somewhere, but I think I left it because it was to be Romans chapter 1. I was going to read that, but let me leave it at that. I don't even know where. Oh, here. Yeah. Right. If you have the time, read it. You could read it for yourself. Romans chapter 1, verse 17 until verse 32, and also 1 John chapter 5, verse 16 until verse 19, and then you would know what to do with these two. First we laugh, and then we get our hands dirty. Heavenly Father willing, but only when you have that spiritual power. Okay. Only once you have that spiritual power. Yeah. Right. So, let me see. I think, what was I looking for again? This. Yeah. John 8 and 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. No, this one. No, sorry, this one. They will put themselves in there, as you can see throughout all their history. When he speaketh of a lie, he speaketh of his own. He puts himself in there, just like this movie. Gods of Egypt. You only see Edomites, and you see only them. Like, for real. I thought it was a Jake too. It was the guy from Black Panther. Look, they did not even include him in the shot. Sorry. They didn't even include him in the shot. That's how funny. Like, on the cover, he's like really small with it, isn't he? But then they put themselves as I haven't seen this movie, but I think this is then the horrors guy or whatever, man. I don't know nothing about that. Nothing, but I didn't really go deep into finding out about Egyptology. I never did. Maybe one day I will watch this movie, but for now I can't stomach it. So, I'm not even a Hamite. I just don't like. This is bullshit to me, man. Like, maybe I should watch it to learn something, because within their lies they put a lot of truths. You know, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Like, for real? It's just, to me, this is just filthy, man. Like some fucking leprous beast on a trapping tip. Like, you want to be a Egyptian? Man, we can't wait to let loose them Sabians on you, man. Y'all right this out. Once that time comes, them Sabians, I'm gonna remember them for this shit, man. I'm gonna remember. I will remind them of what you Edomites did, and Ishmael too. You know, Ishmael too, because them Ishmaelites, they really believe that they're the Egyptians. Because Esau is pushing that lie too. It's funny as hell. This is Ishmael or something. Funny as hell. You know, Revelation 3:9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee, and not them. Isaiah 49:23. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me. So, your queens, these are the ones that you call your queens and stuff like that, they're going to bow down before us. Queens of Europe. With them chimp lips, you're going to lick dust. All y'all going to lick dust. All y'all going to lick dust. I don't know what they did to you, but most of the times, it's the same girl over here. Am I correct? Probably got some injections to it. Because if you look at all the so-called, they call them so. If you look at all the peasants of Europe, they all got some goddamn chimp lip, man. Oh, shit. I don't know where this one got less from, but probably injections and shit. I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm not following. I don't even know who this is, man. Whatever, dude. I just know I've seen a few of them, and they all got chimp lips. This one is from Holland, and they all got some funny ass chimp lips. I just find it hilarious. I always see chimpanzees when I look at them. You know, shit. This one look like a normal Dutch girl, actually. I don't know who it is, but yeah, whatever, man. Fuck out of here. But yeah, it's just funny. Right, here goes another one. These people, I can't wait, man. Shit, I'm gonna have some dirty ass shoes on that day. You know, these are the kings. Yeah, that's what's up. I'm gonna leave it at that then. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.